As the number of calls to which firefighters respond are on the increase, the number of volunteer firefighters has been going down dramatically.
Whether it be because of time demands or an aging population, John Shumway is live with more on why some say the shortage of volunteers has reached crisis levels.
Yeah, it is a major concern. We are in Station 278. This is the Swissvale Fire Department, where they have some paid professionals and volunteers. It's kind of the exception being a hybrid like that. Most of the volunteer fire companies in Allegheny County are all volunteer, and that can be tricky, especially in the middle of the day. We arrived at the Laurel Gardens Volunteer Fire Company just as the station got a call.
Commercial fire alarm activation. 101 Highland Pines Drive, Ross Township, Barrington Place.
Chief Ray Hillenbrand recorded the address on the station's whiteboard and waited.
Well, I'll wait and see if I can get a crew. Structure firefighting, you need at least a minimum of 3 guys. I show a membership roster right now of 30 members. I actually have 10 people that you consider active firemen that could actually count on if we did have a fire.
According to a new report, the number of volunteer firefighters has dwindled from 300,000 in the 70s to only 38,000 today. So when a call goes out for a fire, oftentimes volunteer companies are challenged to fill the truck.
I usually average 3 to 4. 4 is a luxury.
And the wait is critical.
Every time, every minute can compound the fire. Almost it grows exponentially.
Chief Jones says often Pittsburgh firefighters leave the city to back up understaffed volunteers. At the 911 dispatch center, they're acutely aware of volunteer department staffing challenges.
So that's why we've always got to have a backup to the backup to the backup within our system. Because if they're tied up or if they can't get a crew, we've got to be able to provide that same service as timely as we possibly can.
Fire companies find recruiting difficult.
Somebody comes up here to join and they say, hey, I want to help out, I'll give you as much time as I can.
But then when they find out the training requirements,
you're probably talking close to 240, 250 hours.
It is a huge commitment, but it's also brings about the standard of professionalism that's needed in the fire service.
But those hours are on top of responding to calls and fundraising.
People just don't have the time to do that kind of stuff anymore.
So the state is recommending incentives.
I don't know if they will work, but it was our attempt to make reach out to do something to try to bring this back. I don't know what the answers are.
Yeah, and among those incentives we're talking about, offering tax credits, high school and college credit, free tuition to community colleges and universities. In fact, Allegheny County already has that program in place. If you make a 5-year commitment to be a volunteer firefighter, you can get free tuition at CCAC. They are in desperate need of volunteers. Check in with your local volunteer fire company. Live in Swissvale, John Shumway, KDKA-TV News.